Good morning to one and all. Welcome to the free workshop on the business value of Oracle database. So, with me in the panel, we have Mr. Pandian, our business head, then Anthony Rajkumar, our technical analyst, then Anant Nag, our functional consultant. So, let's start with the webinar now. About our corporate profile, we as a company, Image Graphics Software Free Zone Company, was established in 1996. Head office in Dubai, UAE, and we have subsidiary companies or group companies like Software Solutions, Engineering Services, Enterprise Solutions, etc. Offices are located in UAE, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi. Then for Indian operations, Chennai is the main office, and we have offices in all other metros. Right, almost 7 to 8 metros we have office. And in case you want to know more information about our company, you can get into our website imagegraphics.com. Okay, before we get into today's presentation, we would like to showcase the strength of our company. We handle software solutions right from tendering and cost estimation stage till the handover. Right, till handing over, we have software solutions to handle the business processes and the challenges that are coming up in your business process. Like tendering and cost estimation, we have a solution called Costovers. And from capital planning and portfolio management, enterprise project management, project cost control, field management, and handing over, we have Primavera softwares like OPC or the Oracle Primavera Cloud or Oracle Primavera P6 EPPM, Unifier. We also have software solutions for the engineering and analysis. We have tie-up with the world-leading softwares like Hexagon, Applied Flow Technologies, Autodesk, and other things. We can handle end-to-end the project. If you have a project in hand, we have solution to cater to your project management right from start till the end. Complete project management lifecycle solutions are available with us. Okay, going into the agenda for today's webinar is tips on improving the DBA productivity, which is your administrator's productivity. Then database best practices from real world businesses like yours. And then how to utilize new Oracle database features to improve your overall performance and ways to minimize risk. We are going to focus on Oracle Database 19c, and in that we are going to focus on the optimizer. Okay, the optimizer in Oracle 19c is one of the most fascinating components of the Oracle database, since it is essential to the processing of every SQL statement. Right, it helps you in determining the most efficient execution plan for each SQL statement based on the structure of the given query, the available statistical information about the underlying objects, and all the relevant optimizer and execution features. Okay, getting into the optimizer, you have few functionalities: automatic indexing, adaptive query optimization, optimizer statistics, SQL quarantine, optimizer statistics advisor, then SQL plan management. We'll see what they do one by one. Automatic indexing is currently available only with the enterprise edition, which is a good thing, because when you are going for a larger deployment, then you will be going for enterprise edition, and once you are in enterprise edition, you require, or this feature automatic indexing is available to you. Indexes, as the name suggests, are useful for most types of workload and particularly critical for high performance in online transaction processing and operational data store. So what it does is it identifies the potential automatic indexes based on the table column usage. The documentation calls these as candidate indexes, and once the candidate indexes are identified, then automatically it creates the index, which are invisible and they cannot be used in the execution plans, right? And the indexes, the invisible automatic indexes create, will be retained in the system for some time, and if they are unused, then it gets deleted, right? It tests you can test the invisible automatic indexes against SQL statements to make sure they give improved performance. And this is the workflow summary for the automatic index: capture, identify, verify, decide, monitor, and the cycle goes on, right? Anyway, we'll see few more details on this now. Here comes the adaptive query optimization, AQM. It's a set of capabilities that enable the optimizer to make runtime adjustments to execution plans and discover additional information that can lead to better statistics, right? This new approach, which is extremely helpful where existing statistics are not sufficient to generate an optimal plan. It has two different aspects. One is the adaptive plans, another one is the adaptive statistics. Adaptive plans, you have few things like join methods, parallel distribution methods, bitmap pruning. In adaptive statistics, you have dynamic statistics, automatic reoptimization, SQL plan directives. It is basically like you start with 5, then increase it to 10, then increase it to 50. Like that, the complexity on the performance that can be improved based on the adaptive plans and the adaptive statistics part. Okay, looking at the adaptive plans, you have the 3 flavors: adaptive join methods, adaptive bitmap, index pruning, adaptive parallel distribution methods, right? The optimizer is able to adapt join methods on the fly by predetermining multiple subplans for portions of the plan. Adaptive bitmap index pruning. This is something one step ahead of the join methods, right? The optimizer generates a star transformation plan. It must choose the right combination of bitmap indexes to reduce the relevant set of ROWIDs as efficiently as possible. If there are many indexes, some of them might not reduce the row ID set very substantially, but will nevertheless introduce significant processing costs during query execution. Adaptive plans are therefore used to prune out indexes that are not significantly filtering down the number of matched rows. Right? Okay, the parallel distribution method, one step ahead of the bitmap index pruning. When an SQL statement is executed in parallel, certain operations such as sorts, aggregation, and joins require data to be redistributed among the parallel server processes executing the statement. The distribution method chosen by the optimizer depends on the operation, the number of parallel server processes involved, and the number of rows expected. This is your adaptive statistics. You have three things: dynamic statistics, which is your literally on the run, on the fly, right? Then automatic reoptimization. An execution plan is generated on the first execution of a SQL statement. Then it starts improving upon that, and you get multiple forms of reoptimization, right? The same set of queries what you write, that will be reoptimized. SQL plan derivatives, this also gets created automatically based on the information learned via automatic reoptimization. It is additional information that optimizer uses to generate a more optimal execution plan, right? And you have a purge duration of 53 weeks, after which that is execution plan will be removed from the database. Next comes your optimizer statistics. You have few more things in that, like high frequency automatic statistics gathering, histograms, online statistics gathering, real-time statistics, incremental statistics. We'll see one by one. Okay. When you have statistics which are stale in nature, that can mislead the optimizer and in some cases can result in suboptimal plan. For systems with rapidly changing data sets, data can drastically change in a short period of time, rapidly rendering statistics stale and making daily statistics gathering insufficient. This is one of the reasons why you require automatic statistics gathering high frequency, right? What it does is, it is introduced as a complement to the existing auto task, decoupled from the maintenance window. The existing automatic statistics collection running in the predefined maintenance window will not be affected, and this will not start during the maintenance window. Histograms, it tells the optimizer about the distribution of data within a column. The presence of histogram changes the formula used by the optimizer to determine the cardinality estimate and allows it to generate a more accurate estimate. Online statistics gathering, Oracle automatically gathers optimizer statistics as part of the index creation by piggybacking the statistics gathered on the full data scan and sort necessary for the index creation. This technique is applied for direct path operations such as create table as select and insert as select operations. Piggybacking the statistics gather as part of the data loading operation means no additional full data scan is required to have statistics available immediately after the data is loaded. This is on the real-time statistics. It extends the online statistics gathering techniques to conversational insert, update, and merge database manipulating language operations. To minimize the performance overhead of generating these statistics, only the most essential optimized statistics are gathered during the DML operations. Incremental statistics, as you see, you can have the plus or minus data part done on this incremental statistics, not the differential but the incremental. SQL quarantine is yet another good feature. What it does is it simulates the condition and eliminates the overhead of runaway queries. What we mean by runaway queries is if it exceeds a resource or runtime limit, the SQL execution plan used by the statement is quarantined, right? Like you can see here. Okay, it is quarantined on few conditions like runtime is exceeding or the resources are getting exceeding, then that SQL statement is quarantined. If the SQL statement is executed again and it is using the same SQL execution plan, then it will be terminated immediately. This significantly reduces the amount of system resource that would otherwise be wasted. This on the SPM, which is your SQL plan management, which is part of your statistics advisor, optimizer statistics advisor. This will be useful for critical applications that require guaranteed execution plan stability, right? So this SQL plan management is very important in high volume transactions or highly critical applications where even a single error will cost you more. How it has evolved over a period of time. What was given in is Oracle database 12c, 18c and 19c is shown here. In 19c, prevention of SQL regression with a new default auto evolution mode that locates and tests alternative SQL execution plans from multiple sources to find the most optimal plan has been added in Oracle 19c. Okay. To conclude, right from creating the rules, working on the findings, generating the recommendations, and creating action plans from that, everything is handled in the 19c, right? Thank you. And these are our coordinates. In case you have any requirements related to Oracle database, you can get in touch with us. We'll be in a position to share you the best thing. Before we open up the queries, I would like to have a poll. Thank you. I am closing this poll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Right. I have another poll which I would like to take it now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you. Thanks for the participation in the poll. If you have any queries, we can take it up now. Any queries? Anthony, would you like to add anything more?
It's fine, sir. I believe the lot of them, what I have seen from the poll, the many of them, it's around 50% of the users were from SQL. So we would the next process we'll take into the SQL or how we can increase the business value for the Oracle. That would be help us.
Okay. See, basically the features and functionalities what we have shown today will be really useful for a DBA, right? That adds more value, and also the statistics part that will be really helpful when you are working on volume based or high volume transactional database, or even critical applications database. For both these things, this will be really useful. Okay, in case you don't have any queries, we will close the session now. Any queries? Okay. Thank you. Thanks for attending. You will receive a recording of this and you can use it. Thank you.